Welcome to the Grit of the Matter, where we talk about what it takes to grow through life's unexpected challenges. I'm Denise, and this podcast is built on 5 pillars: grace, resilience, intentional, trust, and thrive. These conversations are for inspiration and education only and are not substitute for medical or professional advice. Please consult your qualified provider for your personal needs. If this resonates with you, be sure to like, follow, share, and make sure to turn on those notifications so you never miss an episode. Now, let's get to the grit of the matter.
Welcome in, everybody, to another episode of the Grit of the Matter. And gosh, guys, I cannot say this enough of how much I enjoy what I do. I get to talk to so many wonderful people, and today is no exception. Today, we are going to invite Ian Connolly. He is a young man that I've known for quite some time, and I'm really excited to let you guys get to know him. So, hey, Ian, how are you doing?
I'm doing good. Thank you for having me. Doing great.
Absolutely. Absolutely. I'm so glad that you're here. So, guys, as we get started today, like I said, Ian is going to join me today, and he is from Mississippi, which is my hometown I grew up in.
Yep,
And
yep.
He
Never
is
leave.
And that's okay. That's okay.
Yep.
Ian is from Mississippi, and he is a music creator, and in the bio that I asked him to give me, he said that he creates his music straight from the heart with hope to reach other people and help somebody else. So as we get started with this conversation, Ian, if there is someone that is meeting you for the very first time, what would you want them to know about you? You can tell me as much or as little as you want to tell me of your story.
I think I'd want them to know that I'm a reliable person. I think I want them to know that anytime they're going through something, whether I've known you for 2 minutes or 2 days, if you're going through something, you can always come to me and rely on me. You know what I mean? To give you advice, whether that's my advice or advice from, my religion or anything it may be, to know that I'm gonna be able to be there for you, and I'll make time. Try to stay as humble as I can. And I just want to know that I'm a really pure person. At the end of the day, I always strive every day. Every day I wake up, I'm always striving to be better than I was yesterday.
Yeah. So tell us a little bit about your music and how you got started.
So my music, with it. That's a great question. All right. So I got started back in 2021. I was 15. I saw a video, and I knew from that point I wanted to record. I knew I wanted to be an artist. And I started making songs. To be fair, they were trash. Okay. But they were pretty bad. But as I kept going on and kept going forward, I noticed that music was a part of me. It started to become a part of me, really, and it started to be my back brace. That way, when something would go wrong in life, when people left, when things left my life, I could rely on music to be there. And that's why I really fell in love with it.
Yeah.
And then I just started making it I started off, I was rapping about what everybody else is rapping about, rapping about the world or rapping about the money and the fame. But then it got to a point where I was like, who's this really helping? If they're hearing that everywhere else, I'm not really being a good example. I want to be a good example for the youth.
Yeah. So tell us a little bit about what kind of things do you put in it? And it obviously it comes from your heart. So is it things that you've learned in your life that you're adding to your music, or is it things from the outside world that you're seeing that you're putting into music? And I know that you're a Christian, and you bring a lot of that into your music. So you want to tell me a little bit about that?
Sure. I always try to, it's a little bit of everything, really. It's the problems that are going on outside of the world. I try to talk about that, in a respectful manner the most I can. I don't want to offend anybody, but whenever I'm going through a hard time, like if I was going through a hard breakup, if I'm going through a good time in my life, I'm always going to write about that because somebody else might be going through the same thing. So I always try to help them out and say, look, if I can get through it, you can too. That's the main point of the music, because if they're having a bad day, they can listen to it, maybe get their mind off of it for a little while. I know mental health, I know how hard it is to get through it, and that's my goal.
Yeah. So is there anything that you've gone through? I know some things, but I'm going to let you tell us anything that has really had an effect on you in your life that goes into your music.
Oh yeah, anxiety is one of them. been through a lot of anxiety in my life, a lot of mental health issues in itself, and I definitely take that and put that into my music, that positivity, that saying, if I can get through this, like I said earlier, you can too. And I
Yeah.
really try to put that in my music, try to implement that, all
Yeah.
that stuff.
And that's really important nowadays too. Like, so how old were you in 2020? Because I know that they said a lot of mental health issues came from all of the things from 2020 with COVID and them shutting the schools
Yeah,
down and all of that kind of
definitely.
stuff. So,
Oh yeah,
I mean, I'm sure that you being through that, because you were what? You might have been 14.
14. Yeah, 14-ish, going on 15. Yeah,
Yeah. So when you go through those things, is that some of the things that you've put into your music? Is how you felt during that time? Have you done anything
oh,
about that?
that's definitely why I started, because if it wasn't for virtual school and the schools being shut down, I would have had no time for music. So I'm really
Mhm.
grateful that I was doing virtual school, virtual just like this,
Yeah,
because during,
absolutely.
funny story, in between classes, I would go and I'd write songs. That's a true story. So in between
Oh,
classes, virtually, that's what I would do. That's how I got started.
yeah. Wow. So that kind of gave you a little bit of an advantage, right? Was being homeschooled, and then you had the
Absolutely.
advantage during that time, because if you were in school, they don't really give you that much time to do those types of things,
No, no, you
right?
don't get time. You get lunch. That's maybe it. You get lunch. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's about it.
They don't do breaks like they used to for us, for me and your mom when we
No,
were growing
no.
up.
Breaks, man. You gas, no breaks. That's just the reality of the situation. That's really it. Yeah, for sure.
So tell us a little bit about you. I said you're from Mississippi, but tell us a
Mhm.
little bit more about your down homeness.
I mean, I'm a country boy. What can I say? I'm a white country boy. I like my chicken. I like my good old biscuits and gravy. All that good stuff. I couldn't imagine being anywhere else. If I do move from Mississippi, it's gonna have to be down south, because I can't do it. Yeah, so
Oh,
it's
let
not
me
me.
tell you.
But I like my family down here.
Yeah. Well, I tell you, living in Tennessee, it's definitely different. It is different.
Oh yeah, I bet.
It takes everything I do. And I mean, we've been here for a long, long time, but the adjustment is absolutely insane. It's very hard to
Yeah.
it's definitely very hard to do that. So you mentioned that relying on your faith and your music during tough times.
Mhm.
Um, give us one of those moments when that really, really happened for you, where you depended on your music and your faith to kind of help you get through one of those moments.
Yeah, well, I was struggling with severe anxiety every day. And I don't know if anyone's ever dealt with mental health on the other side of the screen, but if you have, you know what I mean. And I was going through that, and I think music was questionable at that time, because I'm like, if I can't get through this, where is my career going to lead to? Um, that was very. But I relied on in the Bible. It says, I have a plan for you. It's a good plan to prosper you. The pain you're feeling can't compare to the joy that's coming. All that stuff. And I really held on to those verses tight. I really held on to that, and I said, you know what? It's gonna be okay.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
when I was in a bad day, I get in the studio, write music to get through that.
Yeah. And being someone that deals with pain on a daily basis, that's the first thing I do is I wake up and I say, Lord, just get me through this. Give me the strength to get through this
Absolutely,
day.
absolutely.
So that's a great way to look at it, and adding your music into that. Not only are you helping yourself, but with you helping others. So I totally get that. So, um, so is there anything else right now that you want to say to add to what we've been doing? Because I do bounce the questions off of you. So, if you've got
I mean,
anything
it's
else
just
that you
one
want
day at
to,
a time.
yeah, I
It's one day at a
agree. I
time.
agree.
Get through it. Get through it one day at a
Absolutely.
time.
Yeah.
That's what I would tell
So,
anybody.
yeah, how has your perspective changed on life since you've gone through your anxiety and things like that? I know that you started with that when you were a little bit younger, right? It started
Hmm.
as you were
Right.
younger. And how has it changed throughout your years as you've aged? And then the way you look at it now, do you look at it the same way as, because I know a lot of young people, when they have anxiety, of course, when you're young, you don't understand it, right? You don't know what's
Right.
happening,
It's
especially
confusing.
if you get if you get like the heart palpitations and you get the jitters and you get all those things. As a
Don't
young
remind me.
person, I'm sorry, you get really,
Terrible.
you get really scared, right? As a young person.
Right.
So, does it still affect you the same way? And if you don't want to answer that, you don't have to, but
No, I can
does
answer
it
that for
feel
sure.
differently now? Has it changed as you've aged and now that you
Um,
understand it a little bit more?
I would say I've learned better how to manage it, but as far as the fear of it, that hasn't changed at all. You're always going to be afraid when something's changing in
Yeah.
your life. But
Yeah.
I will say one thing it has changed for me in my life better is I know now not to take anything for granted. Go out to the store. I couldn't go out to eat with my family. I couldn't go see my grandparents. I couldn't do that. I realized how much I had an effect on me, and I said, don't take nothing for granted. That's what I really learned.
Mhm.
But
Yeah.
I don't think it's changed that much though. No.
Yeah. Well, I
Except it's
mean,
easier to
it
deal with now.
right. I mean, if it's taught you not to take things for granted, that's a huge thing that it's shown
Oh
you
yeah.
in your life to, because there are a lot of people out there that do take for granted a lot of things that
I was one of them.
they have, right. And so it does change a lot of things. So
Definitely.
when you talk about sharing love and kindness, what does that look like in your day-to-day life?
It looks like walking past a random person and saying "Have a good day." It looks like holding the door open for somebody. It looks like reaching out to one of your friends and telling you, "Hey, bro, I love you." You know what I mean? I hope you're good. And my friends do the same for me. I have amazing friends. Um,
Yeah.
but yeah, that's what it looks like for me. On the day to day, helping somebody. If somebody needs help getting something, lifting, not making them have to ask. Taking that extra hand out and reaching out. That's
Yeah.
my example of it.
Oh, that's a perfect example. That's a good. Your mama raised you well. Let me just say that.
She did. She did. She did.
So I'm going to go back to the music community. So obviously, with you doing music, you're probably in a larger community of music and musicians and people like that. Do you add that into the community from yourself? Do people see that in you whenever you go into those communities?
Oh, absolutely. When me and my friend, well, we met from music. Me and my best friend, when we first started, it wasn't a lot of music nowadays is if you do this for me, I'll do this for you. It was we both were trying to share that kindness when we did that song. We definitely saw that in each other.
Yeah. So here's one of the questions that I ask everybody that comes into my interviews is, if
All
you've
right, hit
seen
me with
any of
it.
my if you've seen any of my podcasts, you know that grit means to me what it means to me. It's grace, resilience, intentional, trust, and thrive. So, what would grit mean to you personally?
Well, when I think of the word grit, I think of not giving up. That's what I think of when grit, like grit, getting through it.
Hmm.
That's what I think of. Through a hard time, have grit, have those fruits. You know what I mean? God talks about fruits and bearing fruits. That's what the Bible talks about. So have those fruits even when you're going through it. Have that grit even when you're going through it. Have
Yeah.
that love, that patientness, that kindness, all that.
Yeah. Oh, that's a great answer. Man, that's probably one of my
Thank you. I'm
best
media
answers.
trained. I'm
That's
media
probably one
trained.
of my best.
Yeah.
So as you go through these things, I like to feel like a lot of people look at it when a lot of people have said this to me personally is that I have a light that just shines,
Mhm.
and you can tell that I truly believe. I truly hold on to God, and I bring that into everything that I do. And I'm not saying that to like knock on wood. I'm just saying that, or
Right.
pat myself on the back. I'm just saying that from people saying these things to me. So do you hear that a lot? because you seem like you have one of those personalities where people could just kind of, they feel
Thank you.
calm in you. So
I have had people tell me that. I've had a few people tell me that. I've had a few people tell me I'm wise beyond my years, which I do not agree with. I think I'm probably one of the dumbest teenagers I've ever met. But
I think we all have that, though.
Oh yeah, but I definitely had some people feel safe around me to tell me stuff. Definitely.
Yeah, and that's good too. And those types of things you could probably move into your music as well. So that might actually move things into your music where people feel a lot more calm listening to your music.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. That's why I try to tell my. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why I'm active immunity, because I want them to feel like, you're not a fan, you know what I mean? I'm here for you. Even if you just listen to the music, I'm here for you.
Absolutely. Yeah. Understand. Absolutely. So I've asked you a few good questions, and I have one more that I like to ask before I close
Hit me
out.
with it.
Well, the first question is, you want everybody to know where you are. So if you want them to know where to find you, let me know the platform you're on and what your profile would be. So if they want to look you up, if you want to tell me that now, you can tell me that now.
Absolutely. So I'll be on YouTube. I'm on SoundCloud too, but I'd really appreciate if you go over to the YouTube. My name is ic15, lowercase I and C, and then 15 is all together, no spaces. And that's where you'll find me in the profile picture. It'd be like a white guy stand, kind of blurry. Can't mistake it.
Okay. All right. So
I really appreciate that.
Yeah, absolutely. And this stuff will go into my description. So it will be in all the information when it goes out on Spotify. I am on Spotify, iHeart, Apple, and Amazon. So when this goes out, it will go out on all of those. I lost my questions. I'm sorry. Give me a second.
No, you're good. Hey, you're just like me, for real. I forget my train of thought too. I've been using all my brain cells to get through this.
Well, so if there was anything that you could leave our audience with that might encourage them, what would you tell them right now?
I would tell them, don't give up. I would tell them that God loves them. And even if you've gone far away, even if you're straight away, he still loves you. He's waiting for you to come back. He wants to help you. You don't have to carry it alone. You don't have to do what you're doing alone. He's here for you. And just never give up. Keep pushing.
That one's great. Oh my gosh. You're doing an excellent job. I'll just say that.
Thank you. I'm media trained. I'm locked in. I'll tell you what it is. I'm not sponsored, but I'll tell you what it is. It's the Dr. Pepper, man. It's really what it is right there. It's Dr. Pepper, yeah.
He's talking about Dr. Pepper, guys, and you know that I'm a fitness person. So
oh, so my bad. Wait, actually, it's the Gatorade Power Zero. That's what it is. It's the Power Zero Gatorade. You know what I mean?
No, I know a lot of people that like Dr. Pepper, so I'll let it slide this time.
Okay, thank you. Edit that out.
Yeah. So, Ian, is there anything else that you want to say before we wrap up? Is there anything else that you'd like to say?
Can I shout out my friend, my family?
Absolutely.
Y'all go listen to That's Legend on YouTube, man. That guy's the GOAT. He's great. All right, that's my brother. He's great. Thank you to my mom. Thank you to my grandparents, my aunt, everybody for always being supportive of me. And because I wouldn't even have the self-esteem to get on here if they weren't so supportive, and my friends too.
That's so good. Oh, your mom's gonna cry.
Probably not. No, I doubt it. My homeboy might cry though. He's emotional. He might cry.
Oh, well, that's cool. It's gonna hang out in here. It'll go out in my podcast whenever it airs. So, Ian, thank you so much for joining me today and sharing this little bit of you and letting us know. So, guys, if you are on any journey and you feel like you're alone, please remember that you're never alone. in any journey that you're on, there's always someone that's been somewhere near that journey. And maybe it's someone that you can rely on, like Ian that has joined me today. So with that, guys, we're going to say have a great evening, and I will see you next time. See ya.
Thank you for being here today. If this episode encouraged you, please share it, leave a review, and turn on those notifications so we can continue to grow together. Remember, strength isn't about being untouched. It's about choosing who you become in the process. And wherever you are in your journey, you are not in this alone. This is the grit of the matter. So keep moving forward.